Hey, what's up? It's Bryan Hudnall, and this is the Smokers Room Podcast, my first ever podcast that I'm going to start doing. I don't know. I just thought it'd be cool. Just thought it'd be cool to have a podcast, so I'm gonna. Um, I named it the Smokers Room because everything you fucking hear in a smoker's room is basically bullshit and irrelevant and unimportant. Like I heard some guy say that was all crippled. He's like, I think all I need is an oil change. It's like, all right, but it's just stupid shits because this is a stupid podcast. I don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Of course, my internet's down because I wanted to look some stuff up because I found it interesting that in the 40s Hitler banned. I was just reading about this. Hitler banned anything non-Aryan, so like jazz, all that stuff, and then that got me thinking, like, that fucker used to be a painter, and I want to see some of his fucking paintings, and you know what? They're not that fucking bad. I mean, if I had one, would I hang it up? No, I would not fucking hang it up. I would probably sell it to some crazy person, because who the fuck would buy a painting from Hitler? I seen them, and I looked them up, and they were going for $15,000 a piece. Hitler's watercolor paintings, which I don't know what watercolor is. Is that where you do it with your fingers? No, it's finger painting. I don't know, but I'm not a painter. But I thought that was crazy. So would you? Yeah, email me and let me know. thebigchase52@gmail.com. If you moved into a house off the coast of Nantucket, let's say you hit the lottery, you know what I mean, you married that perfect woman, perfect guy, whatever, you know, he rides horses for the Kentucky Derby, he's in that, you know, he's all that dreamy shit, you know, or, you know, she's a perfect stay-at-home mom who never says anything and just does what you want all the time. No, I'm just kidding. I know there's women marching out there right now. I'm just kidding. It was a joke. I don't want to get nobody, like anybody's listening. There's 2 people that'll listen to it and will probably be my friends. But if you fucking just so happen to move into this house off the coast of Nantucket, which I don't even know where Nantucket is. Isn't it by the Hamptons, up northeast by Maine or something? I know that's where rich people live. And rich people have weird shit. So if you were going through the closet, you know, you found this secret little room and there was a painting in it. Holy shit, look at this painting. It's not bad. It's of this little village in Belgium or wherever. Who painted this? So you take it down to the local art teacher at the primary school or wherever, where have you. You know, don't matter. Would you... Wait, what the fuck was I talking about? Oh, they tell you, hey, this is a painting by Hitler. Adolf Hitler, you know, leader of the Nazis, the Gestapo, you know, that crazy fucking guy who almost took the world over. Damn close to it. Would you still hang that picture up? Or would you sell it? Or would you keep it just like, you know, in the closet as something cool to have when friends come over? You know, maybe? Kind of like assault rifles are going to be here soon. That's why. You know, they're all going to be banned, so if you have one, it's going to be like having a fucking opium pipe. For some reason, having like an old school Chinese monk opium pipe is acceptable, but if you have a meth pipe, it's not acceptable. You know, I just don't get that. No, I'm just kidding. Meth is crazy. We've all had those meth head spottings, especially around here in rural Ohio. Oh my God. They're entertaining though, and you can tell them too. They all look the same. It's like they're all some fucked up big family. They all got them beady eyes, they're skinny, they look like a fucking starved dog. You know, no offense. I've known friends and people that have gotten into the drug and all that, but that's not my point. My point is that it's not acceptable to have a meth pipe, but it's acceptable to have an opium pipe. So I don't know where I'm going with this, but yeah, email me. Let me know if you would hang that picture up. What you would do with that picture. You know, would you frame it? Would you put it over the kitchen table? Maybe. You know, show people that come over. Yeah, check this out. This is a picture Adolf Hitler painted, man. I mean, or Would you donate it to a museum? That might be cool. I mean, a museum can have that. You know, that dude is fucking, yeah, he's forever imprinted. Everybody knows who that fucking idiot is, but nobody knows who the good people are. You know, that's just, I don't know. That's just how the fuck it goes. You know, we're all traveling through time right now anyway, and on a fucking planet. You know, allegedly. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, some people out there think it's a fucking simulation, but yeah, I've had a couple good meth head spottings around here. That's what I was gonna say. I was at the gas station, and this old woman. Well, she wasn't old, but she was ordering. She was at the counter asking for cigarettes. You know, and I was probably 15 feet away from her. And they say when you do meth, which, you know what? If I make it to be like 70, I'm gonna try it because it's got to be fun. It's got to be fun, or maybe it isn't. I don't know. It looks. They say the high is so good the first time all you do is chase it until you die. You know, a lot of people anyway. So I mean, if it's that fucking good, dude, I want to try it when I'm like 70, when I'm already, you know, about to die. I'm gonna give meth a try. I'm gonna give coke a try. I'm gonna give all that shit a try. I'm scared to do right now, but yeah, I'm standing like 15 feet away from her, like, you know, back, and I'm just looking at this girl. She's got the jimmies, man. She's got the jitter legs. She's shaking all over, like doing this crazy dance, so taking 2 steps forward in rhythm, like moving her arms, like a train, like a choo-choo train, like walking backwards, then walking forward, then leaning on this side, leaning on that side, looking all around, throwing her head around in the air like she's at a fucking goddamn heavy metal concert or something. And I heard that it makes your senses like super, like you have like super spidey senses, you know, because that's another thing. They were giving meth to troops in World War II, not our side, but the German side, and we still fucking beat their ass though, right? Not we, the guys in 1940s did. I had nothing to do with it. But so I'm standing there. Anyway, this is the 6th time I fucking said I'm standing there, and I go like this. I go to see if she can hear me because I'm far away. I do it quieter though. I'm like, and she whips her head around at me like a fucking cat, dude. You know, a cat, you do any little noise, you snap your fingers. They look around, like you shuffle your feet real quick, and they hop up. Like she looked right at me, and I just started laughing, and it freaked her the fuck out, man. I also went to one of my good friends was becoming a police officer, and he was at an AA meeting, and I didn't know what an AA meeting was. I was probably like 16. And he's like, he was going to speak at this AA meeting about, you know, he was showing that video, The Faces of Meth, with the sad violin and piano music in the background to all these people that were on meth. That kind of strikes me as funny, and I never really realized that. But I didn't even know what I was walking into. But anyway, it was an AA meeting, or a meth meeting, something. It was like a meth awareness month or something. And I ended up going there to support him, and I was going to watch him speak about it. And everybody, I come walking in there, and he was up there doing his thing already, so he really didn't acknowledge me. And everybody there thought I was like I was on meth, you know, because it didn't dawn on me until after the meeting when everyone was coming up to me, like shaking my hand, and, you know, do you have a parent that's on meth, or do you need help? I'm like, no, I'm just here because that's my buddy. I just wanted to watch him speak. There were some crazy stories in there, man. One guy said he stared out his fucking window for 2 days, thinking every tree had people in them, watching them and shit. Could you imagine just looking out the window, paranoid as fuck that there's people in the trees? I wish I could do it and not get hooked on it, because I just want to try it just to have the story, just to have that awesome story about being on meth, because every meth head I've ever talked to has a killer fucking story about doing it. Just like my one friend said that, well, yeah, he did. All right, yeah, I'm not telling the fucking lies. Yeah, he said that, he's like, so what we would do is we would smoke some meth, all right? We would smoke it, and we'd be fucking tuned up. We'd be crazy. We'd be like, yeah. Hey, man, how many packs of cigarettes you got? I got four packs. How many packs you got? I got 4 packs. Well, we're going to need at least a carton to get through tonight. You know what I mean? Our store's going to close at 11. We got to get the fuck out of here. It's 10 o'clock. We got to get to the store. You know, we're going to walk there. We're not going to drive. You know, it's going to be cool, dude. And the whole time, you know, blah, 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 we're talking. And then we go to walk outside, and we realize, fuck, it's cold, man. It's cold. We got to go outside and get a fucking jacket. God damn it. Do you have your wallet? I don't know where the fuck my wallet is. So you're looking for your wallet, running around. Dude, I don't know where the fuck my jacket is. I can't find my wallet. Oh, shit, here's my wallet. Here's my jacket. Boom, we're good to go. And then he's like, the whole time you spent looking for your wallet in your coat, you're going to make up in the walk there. So you're going to take off running to catch where you would be if you had left at the original time. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of the essence of being on meth, which sound fun to me. I mean, I love coffee. Is coffee like meth? No, it's not even close. But yeah, there's some crazy ass meth heads around here, man, and they all look fucking related. Yeah, so email me that too, thebigchase52@gmail.com. Let me know if you would try meth if there was no consequences other than just feeling the high. You didn't want to do it again, or if you would you do it? Would you do it if there were no consequences? And obviously, the same thing with you got to think the same thing about heroin too, right? I mean, think about all the hits that come out of the 60s and 70s, all those guys on heroin. I mean, those guys were making good-ass music, so there must be some creative aspect to it, right? There's a reason people love to do drugs. It's because they make you feel good. But I don't do them. I mean, I drink beer, which is, I don't know. It's not good for you, obviously. But yeah, I've just always been scared to try the hard drugs, man. I've just been scared to do it. And yeah, I've seen the people, they get fucking crazy. But if you couldn't just have that feeling of what they're doing it for a reason. It's got to feel fucking phenomenal to do it. So, yeah, let me know. Email me if you would do heroin. What would your drug of choice be if you were to do a drug with no consequences? Or if you were 70 and, your pancreas was gone, you only had 3 months to live, would you try, somebody slid you a little bit of coke, would you do it? I mean, I would. Fuck it. You're dying. Do a little coke. You're fucking dead. Your wife, she's going to bitch at you for that. Even, you think she'd get mad? 70? You're dying of pancreas cancer, and then you start doing blow? I wonder if she would get mad. Email me that. Do you think the wife would get mad? TheBigChase52. Email me whatever you want. TheBigChase52@gmail.com. Chase is my dog. And somebody already had, and that's his, when I bought him from South Dakota, that was the names on his papers. The Big Chase. So I was like, all right, that'll be my email. A lot of people do that. They have their dog's name as their password. I don't know how many people have their dog's name as their password, but it's a lot, including me. But I have 3 dogs, so you can't get into my email and steal my $10 in my bank account. But yeah, feel free to email me about anything you want. Yeah. Other than that, this is the podcast that I'm going to be doing. Hopefully I'm going to have some guests on here. I'm going to try to find some interesting people around here to have on. Maybe have a psychic on. I was thinking about having a psychic on. I want somebody to read these lines on my hand. I think it's all bullshit. I don't think it means anything, but I think it'd be funny to get me and one of my goofy friends and get a psychic in the room, and have her do a psychic reading on us. I think that would be interesting. That's another idea I have for the podcast. Any ideas you have, feel free to email those to thebigchase52@gmail.com. Nobody's going to the one person that listens, which will probably be me. Pathetically, right? If I can even figure out how to get this on YouTube. Because what am I on now? I'm on 13 minutes. It's got a big file to upload. And the internet's not working. So that's not good. How am I going to upload to the internet if I don't have internet? So am I doing this for no reason? Oh no. It's just a waste of time. This is a waste of fucking time. God damn it. Yeah, that probably don't sound good in the mic. I think I'm coming down with something. I got a little bit of a sore throat, man. I went all year. All year. I got sick. I got the flu 3 fucking times last year. Well, it would have felt like the flu. The immune system ramps up. You got a fever, you're sore throat, you got a runny nose, you feel tired, you're achy, you don't want to do anything, you hate life, you can't even enjoy eating anything, you can't enjoy drinking anything, you can't focus on nothing because you feel like shit. The only thing you can focus on is how much you feel like shit. You wake up and you've been breathing through your mouth all night, so your lips are dry, your tongue's bone dry. That fucks your taste buds up. Now you're just fucking miserable. It's miserable. So I made a pledge this year, a pledge of allegiance to the United States of America, that I would not get sick this year. So I started doing my Wikipedia, YouTube, Google research, and when I found this guy talking, he claims he was a doctor. So he was speaking to me, man. He had like a classic rock song on the intro of his videos, The Doors, Riders on the Storm. And that's a good fucking tune. So I was hooked right there. Like, this guy's got to know something. He said that A lot of people ramp up on vitamin C, those airborne pills, but apparently those airborne pills are filled with sugar, and there's way more vitamin C in them than your body can handle. So you only get so much, and then you piss out the rest. Allegedly, I don't know. I'm not a fucking doctor, but it has a bunch of sugar in them, and the sugar feeds the bad bacteria in your gut, and that's like the bacteria that makes you sick. So I was like, I'm gonna try to cut the sugar out. And then he didn't say nothing really about vitamin C. He said about vitamin D, because this time of year, like, I never get sick in, April, May, June, July, August, September, October you might get sick, November, December, January, February. That's where you're getting sick in those months. And in those months, we don't have any fucking sunlight around here. Nobody's getting any vitamin D. You get vitamin D from the sun, right? Or not that Sunny D shit. Don't drink that. That shit's horrible for you. Sunny Delight, no, that's bad for you. It's bad for you. It don't have real vitamin D in it. But it's vitamin D3, because you can't get the pure vitamin D, so you have to take vitamin D3. So I started taking vitamin D3 every day, and I haven't gotten sick one fucking time this year. And all I have is a sore throat, and I think it's just from talking too much on this fucking thing, honestly. Because I don't feel like, usually you can feel it. You just feel tired. You just feel like a piece of shit when you're getting sick. So, but yeah, I haven't gotten sick this year at all, and it's fucking March already, so I'm almost there, so that's pretty fucking cool. But yeah, it seems to be working. Another thing and the no sugar and the vitamin D have seemed to be working. And I don't know, taking vitamin B12. I don't know if it's placebo effect or not, if it's just snake oil. Like those guys used to ride around in the Western movies selling shit that would make you shoot better. Take this snake oil and you can shoot like Dead-Eyed Dick from Tumbleweed. But I don't know. I don't know if it's placebo. And another thing I've been telling myself when I get sick, I'm like, if I'm gonna get sick, I'm like, fuck it. If I get sick, I get sick. Who cares? I used to dread it. Like, fuck, I'm gonna get sick. God damn it, blah blah blah. And I think I don't know, man. I think the mental aspect, the mental warfare part of it comes into play when you're getting sick, because I don't even give a fuck about. I used to be like, God damn it, look at all these sick fucks touching door handles. Nobody washes their hands, so I'd be constantly fucking hand sanitizing, fucking washing door handles, doing all this shit, and I'd get sick every fucking year. But I was also, I don't know if I was paranoid about it, so I was drawing it. Now I don't even give a fuck. I'm like, yeah, if I get sick, fuck it, who cares? But I think given I did read this. I don't know if I read this. And this actually makes fucking sense to me in my fucking whatever brain I have. That eating boogers is healthy. Yeah, gross, right? Gross. You're thinking to yourself, that's so disgusting. Sticking your finger up your nose, rolling around your finger and eating it. Like, no, they're saying they got germs in them. And your fingers have germs on them. So what you're doing is you're strengthening your immune system by giving this bad bacteria to the white blood cells to fight off. So by eating boogers, your immune system's constantly challenged, so it never sits around lackadaisical like a fighter that doesn't, like Rocky when he started sleeping in the silk sheets. So basically, if you're hand sanitizing and washing your hands and being all careful, being all clean like Bubble Boy, your immune system's gonna be fucking wrecked, because it's just sitting around laying around in silk sheets and don't have no challenges. So you should be eating boogers, picking your fingernails, to give it sparring partners. Give your body some sparring partners. And I haven't been a fucking complete psycho about germs this year, and I don't really care if I get if whatever, because they're part of life. You ain't gonna fucking hide from them. You can't even see the fucking things. We don't even know if they exist. Maybe you just make yourself sick in your mind for all we fucking know. I've never looked at a bacteria under a fucking microscope on my fucking skin. Like, I don't know if that's real. I mean, I'm not that crazy. I believe there's bacteria and shit out there, but I'm saying I've never seen no bacteria, and we're scared of them. This thing I can't even see. I'm fucking terrified of that lives on this doorknob. Fuck it. Who gives a fuck? So I'm just giving my body sparring partners. You know what I mean? And I got a cousin that still eats his boogers to this day. And that's one of those things I think you do. I don't think you ever quit eating your boogers. If you start, I mean, you don't ever hear about that. There's no guys in AA be like, man, I can't quit eating my boogers. I've been eating them since I was 4 years old. I think you just always secretly eat them. I think a lot of fucking people do it too. I've seen a lot of girls eat their boogers. And girls, you never think of girls as booger eaters, but I know they're booger eaters. There got to be booger eaters. Booger. But yeah, that's another thing. My cousin, he never ever gets sick either. You know why? Because he's always eating his boogers. And he's dirty as fuck. He did get MRSA, though. That son of a bitch got MRSA. The Cleveland Browns got MRSA, and they had to rip down the whole fucking locker room because that shit's so deadly. He got it from sharing fucking... He went a little too far. He was sharing... It was stupid. He was gauging his ears or, that thing. And we stretch your ears out like a Native American. No, I don't even think they... I don't know. But anyway. He was stretching his ears out, and he shared, like, the earplugs that somebody else had that didn't clean them, and he put them in his ears, and bam, MRSA. Staff him. He was hospitalized. He was all fucked up. He almost fucking died. But he survived. And ever since then, that was, like, the heavyweight fight of his life for his body. So I don't think any little, common cold or, flu virus is going to get to that motherfucker, dude. Good luck. He's the king of dirt. He'll give you something, though. God damn. But yeah, it's crazy, man. And you know what that's crazy? And I connected these dots the other day. That you know how when we get a virus, like the flu, we get a fever, right? We don't work as good. We're slow. The same thing happens to your fucking computer when you get a virus on it. The temperature, the hard drive temperature, heats up. It works like shit. It don't want to turn on. It don't want to do anything. You know what I mean? And you get viruses in your computer by going to dirty places, like porn websites. You'll get a virus, because that's a dirty place you shouldn't fucking be. Just like I shouldn't be rolling around in a bunch of disgusting landfills. You know what I mean? You're going to get something down there. You know what I mean? I get it. A doorknob in a landfill, that's different. A doorknob's just like clicking the mouse, just touching the mouse. But do you take the computer and you go to porn websites, you might as well go down to where they throw away heroin needles and shit. You're going to come back with something, dude. You're going to crash. You're going to be sick. So I just kind of find that funny. Does that mean we're computers? I don't know. I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying. I just found it a coincidence that we have the same symptoms when we get a virus, human beings and computers, laptops. Which this laptop won't connect to the internet. I don't know how I'm going to upload this thing, so that's going to be a pain in the ass. But yeah, that's the podcast. That's all I really had to say. Let me know what you think about, if you know anybody that eats their boogers still, growing up, the Big Chase 52. Anything you want to email me about it, you feel free to email me about it. thebigchase52@gmail.com. And I hope you lovely people have a beautiful day.